Welcome, 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 collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back, no matter what time of day it is that you have found this reading or what day you found this reading. I am super grateful that you're here. Guys, as you can probably guess, I am not at my usual space. I am actually on the road this week, so I definitely wanted to pop in and make sure to check in with the collectives and to give an energy reading today. Today's date is January 18th of 2025, so that is 1/18 of 2025. Those are the numbers for today. If those hold significance for you, or there's a birthday, happy birthday. Also be sure to look up the numerology and angel number meanings for today's date if you are seeing those numbers in any combination, guys. So that's in alignment with today's energy. So today's message was actually a download from a while ago, and I'm just really feeling like this is a good time period to release it because it's talking about how to deal with energy issues like feeling tired, maybe energy issues spiritually, maybe energy issues that are affecting you emotionally, whatever avenues that you have been dealing with, some maybe stress, anxiety, any of these areas that may have been an issue for you as of recent. Okay. And I'm talking about even in the past couple weeks, a lot of people have just been super tired and just super worn out. I've been very sleepy over the past couple of weeks myself. And so I've had to beef up supplements and different things to assist myself. So if you are someone who's been dealing with energies like this, or just trying to process energies and it's causing you to feel tired, definitely today's message is for you. I definitely have to throw in that disclaimer at the front of the video. I am not a medical professional that is giving you advice. If you are having issues physically, emotionally, and you feel that you need support, please do see a professional physician to get assistance and support for these areas. So today's reading and the topics really has to do with, healthful, holistic practices and tools that you can use to help yourself. And this is not medical advice, so this is definitely for entertainment purposes. I have to state that. Okay, guys, so with that being said, I did a pre-pull on this particular message, so we're going to just jump right in because this is going to be a little shorter read today. We'll see if it actually is, but that's the game plan. So, yes, this came out. Now, it wasn't at the very beginning, but I knew this card was going to come out. So this is the Nine of Swords upright. I see here that someone is dealing with a lot of anxiety, worry, fear, maybe some depression, nightmares. Maybe they're dealing with some feelings of stress or hopelessness. There's a lot of this energy coming up right now. And I'm so sorry to hear that, collectives, whomever is dealing with that, because this reading is for the collectives. This is not a reading for the karmics. We know that's where a lot of the karmics are right now because they're getting their karma, okay? But this reading is for the collective. So there is someone or individuals, beings, energies here in this reading that are dealing with processing. There's been a lot that's been happening in our world, and then on an individual level on top of that. So with the combination of these, things all coming together, this has created a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety for collectives that are associated with today's energy, and that this message resonates. And please, guys, do take the messages as they resonate. Masculine, feminine energies, as you know, is not indicative of gender. So we're just talking about the energies as they're represented as I pick them up in the field, things that are coming through from the collectives, okay? So with that being said, I'm picking up on both masculine and feminine energies that are struggling with processing. That's the key word that's really coming through. There's a lot that's been happening and they're processing a lot. And this has been causing issues with sleep, like not being able to get to sleep till 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning, whatever, not being able to get to sleep at all, having disrupted sleep patterns, headaches. I'm picking up on body aches and pains. As I was doing the reading, I was picking up on that energy. Stress, anxiety, a lot of thoughts, cycling thoughts, I think it is, I'm picking up on. And just generally feeling kind of discombobulated or feeling like the energy at times is kind of confused and chaotic instead of like working at a process, and maybe you have a game plan of how you're going to work at your day, but the energies around you just feel very chaotic and it's hard to get focused and like do things the way that you've been planning to do it. Like everything is very challenging at times to just like focus on a task and get it done because the energies generally around you are just kind of chaotic. Okay. So, and this is not something I'm picking up as due to any fault of your own collective. So please know that it's just where we are in the timeline. There's a lot of things shifting in our timeline as we speak. So for those of you who resonate with today's energy, you are beings that would pick up on that energy because you're tapped in and tuned in. So you're going to be more sensitive to those energies and the way that they're coming through in your experience. So I did 3 different pulls here just to start the energy out, just to understand more about what collectives is dealing with. So the first pile here out of the tarot is talking about basically like what the issue is, okay? And then the second pile is, you know, I guess more so like how collectives is feeling, basically what's going on generally and what this reading is about and how they're feeling. Then this one is talking about what's coming up for them emotionally and what's coming up for them energetically. And then the third pile is talking about, you know, where they need to focus, whomever resonates with today's energy. So in the first pile, the first card out, we had, this is a little bit challenging. Let me pull this way. So we had the Death card in reverse. That was our first card out. There's something here about a resistance to change. Okay. This is creating a lot of stress for a lot of you who resonate with today's energy. There's been a lot of readings in Tarot Land, Energy Reader Land, Oracle Land on YouTube. I'm looking at tons of readings online, picking up on the energy of resistance to change, like things that need to be released, put down, dropped, thrown, run from, things that you may have been like formerly accustomed to dealing with regularly, and a resistance to releasing or at least stepping away from those things in the same energy that you are accustomed to dealing with them. And so this is creating a lot of stress as well too. One, the fact that something needs to be released and maybe subconsciously you kind of know it and just haven't done it yet. So there's a resistance there. 2, the cause and effect here of hanging on to something that is not a vibrational match and how that's affecting you energetically. So that's definitely coming through. There's like a fear of change or a holding on that's creating a stagnation. So we might have a water sign here or a Scorpio. Once again, take the energy as it resonates. If you resonate with this part of the message, it doesn't matter what the signage is, but definitely picking up on a water sign or Scorpio or someone who might have it heavily aspected in their chart. And then right underneath that, Spirit dropped the 7 of Pentacles. So whatever this is that you're having a hard time releasing, letting go, transitioning away from, you know, stepping away from, whatever, it's creating a lack of long-term like results, distractions, you know, It's like the hard work you're doing is being flipped upside down. You're not getting the results that you would normally get from doing the same amount of hard work. You know how some people work really hard and they're just really watching their, tasks, their work, their yield, their, what they're doing. They're really watching that and they're just not getting the results. So hard work doesn't always equal results. That's the first thing. It's working hard in the proper directions. Understanding what kind of work you really need to be doing to get the result you want. Not just a result, but the result you want. You really need to be doing the right things, right? So there's something here about the result that you're getting. It's not in alignment with the work you're doing, but it's directly attached to whatever this is that you need to release, shift, or do something differently with. That's why there's a problem here. So this is creating a lot of stress for whomever resonates with today's energy, okay? So how that stress is affecting you, and let's talk about that, because Spirit had something to say about that. So the first card out was the Fool, okay, and that was in the upright, so we might have an air sign here. The way that it's affecting you, it's affecting the new beginnings. And this is around the time period the anxiety card shot out. Okay. You have new beginnings and things that are coming to you. Potential opportunities, things that you would find pleasurable. But because of this energy here that needs to be shifted, something needs to be released. And I've talked about this before in other readings. It's affecting these new opportunities. So whereas you would normally feel kind of carefree and, kind of easy in the energy, once again, if that work was being done in the right way, you'd be feeling like this. But because the work is inverted a little bit here, not a ton, you're still getting results. But because it's kind of inverted here due to this death energy, something needs to be ended or released or done in a different way. It needs to be ended in the manner of not doing it in that way any longer, not connecting with that energy in that way. It's not a vibrational match. So instead of you feeling carefree, it's like this. Now I know the Fool came out in the upright, but this is because it's talking about what is here for you, what is meant for you. You're not wrong. Those things that you believe are coming your way and you can kind of feel it in the energy, but it feels like it just never gets there. That's because you're right. It is supposed to be there. You're feeling it. It's like a guest waiting outside the front door that can't get in because you have not come and unlocked the door fully. Like you unlocked the deadbolt, but you left the chain on. It's like that. They can't quite get in the door, whatever this energy is. So yes, it is tied to whatever this is that needs to shift or change over here. This is creating stress for you because you need to change something. You need to release something or you need to do something differently. And yet for some reason you aren't. So maybe a little bit of stubbornness, a little stuckedness about a topic, a person, a place, a thing, an energy. I don't know. And then we had the Ten of Cups in reverse. So because this energy is not able to get in here, the new beginnings, this is what you might be dealing with. This also might be associated with what you need to release. Maybe somebody's having some issues with their family, their spouse, close friends and associates that they consider like family, or friends that they view as family. Something's out of alignment here. Something's broken. There's some sort of disharmony. Somebody could be dealing with domestic issues, struggling relationships. This is not in alignment with this Fool upright energy, the new beginnings. But you are being encouraged that when you release this is what we're seeing. Like there's a lot of interpersonal relationships that have gone sour. And it's probably because when you raised your vibration, you started growing more and more and more. These energies became more and more disharmonious or out of alignment, out of frequency, out of connection. They don't resonate. This happened as you continued to grow, but for some reason, I'm seeing that these energies are still around. They're around you enough to have an effect on your energy level. And now it's actually affecting you like emotionally and physically. Like I said, I picked up on body pains and stuff. Like somebody's dealing with anxiety badly due to these energies. If these energies are not able to touch you like this is where you'll be. You're going to be, dealing with new beginnings. You're going to be walking away from that. You're walking away from this, the disharmony, the bad relationships, the broken family stuff. You're walking away from it. See that? That's what's coming. You literally just need to release something. So this is what's causing the anxiety, okay? So there's a situation here that you need to release, okay? And that situation is associated with relationships that are out of alignment, so that way you can have your new beginning. So now we've got, the cause and what's happening to create the anxiety. And now moving into the last pile, we're talking about what you need to do, okay? And I'm going to pull a couple cards here for suggestions, but we have a 3 of Cups upright. So you might be a water sign or a Cancer, or have it aspected in your chart, or maybe it's around you in your energy. But definitely, we have this energy here because you're being encouraged to engage with new collaborations. And I don't care what that entails. New collaborations could be new friendships, Maybe it has to do with your marriage. Maybe it has to do with, your work associates. Maybe it has to do with your friends. Maybe, the people you're partnered up with in a business. I don't know. Something here is broken and shattered. It's not in alignment. And it's not going to move you towards your goals. You have new beginnings coming. And so this could also be an indicator that you need to be open to working with new people. There's something about you releasing this old energy and like having some sort of anxiety about engaging with new energies that are new communities, new people to celebrate with, new friendships. That's what's coming for you. This is part of that new beginning energy. You're walking towards that, but you're like dragging something with you that is low vibrational or is not in alignment for you. That's what we're talking about. This is specifically whatever it is that relates to you. So when you hear this message, you'll know what that is. And then we have the Knight of Wands. I asked Spirit about what was being affected here and what you need to do. Is something here with your energy level. You've been feeling tired. And I don't mean just sleepy. You've been feeling sleepy too, but also something about your passion, things that are associated with your energy level when your vibration is up. Okay, when your frequency is zinging, you're like ready to go. You're like the Knight of Wands. You're like off and running. But something has been affected. You need to get your energy level back up. And the only way to do that is to shift how you're dealing with these toxic relationships. I don't know how else to say it. There's some toxicity around you that if you release it, you're going to have new collaborations, new friends, new communities coming in some form. And then also your energy level is going to be up. You're going to feel more passionate about the things you're doing. You're going to be running towards those goals. Whereas right now you might be feeling kind of stagnant. So I'm sorry to say, it looks like the stagnancy, sorry and also happy. The first part of it is the stagnancy is not due to as much of external energies as it is your own. There's something here that is keeping you held up in a certain spot, and that is due to, these energies that you're still interacting with that you have not released that are toxic, basically. Okay, and no, toxic frequencies cannot resonate with higher vibration frequencies. Something's going to shift. Either they're going to come up or you're going to go down. And looks like the energies around you are not able to elevate to where you're at. So you're having to come down to meet them vibrationally on their level in order to engage with them. That's where the problem's coming in. So every time you do that, you shift away from the vibration that would be helping you to manifest or bring more of what you want to experience. So this is why you need to do something about this. Spirit is urging you to take action. Okay, but the good part of this is that it's up to you. So whenever you're ready, you can take care of this and, jump into action like the Knight of Wands, and move forward towards, this energy, right? Instead of this energy. Whenever you're ready, nobody's stopping you. Nobody's blocking you. Nobody can. It's not what the issue is here. For whomever resonates with this message. And please, guys, take the energy as it resonates. For some of you, this may not be the exact scenario. But for, my collectives who are viewing this message and resonate with this energy, this is more so about changes that you need to make. And isn't it true we all need to make changes? So the point is to get out of this energy, because this is having an effect on your physical health is what I'm picking up. Guys, I have a new deck here with me today. This is the Inner Effing Peace, just to keep from cussing. But the Inner Effing Peace deck is awesome. So there's some really interesting messages in here that are kind of fun and lighthearted. That's another thing coming through in the energy. Like, you guys need to be a little more lighthearted, have some fun, ground out, do some things that feel relaxing, take a break. I'm away on business, but I'm kind of like, utilizing it to do a little relaxation while I'm taking care of business. So, you could even turn a business trip into a little bit of fun, a little bit of business, whatever it is you need to do. But I'm definitely encouraging you guys to kind of lighten up in the energy, because this is tiring. Okay, this made me so sad to see that somebody is dealing with this, and I know many of us are. But there's some solutions in here. Okay, there's some things you can do to help yourself. Spirit, out of Inner Effing Peace, how can we get some inner effing peace here for this reading, or for those associated with these energies today? Please give us some cards. Yeah. It's F this S o'clock. It sure is. Okay, so guys, F the BS, okay? GTFO, like, if it's something that doesn't matter, leave it. That's really the message I'm getting from that. And see the clock too, something about timing here. It's time for you to move out of these old energies. And if some of these energies have an attitude about what you're doing and they're not even supportive anyways, F it. A real friend, a real companion, a real associate who really cares for you will be supportive of you, not trying to keep you limited or hinder or block you. So you might also have some frenemies around you that you need to say this to. It's F this as the clock. Listen, it's a wrap for some of these energies, because they're keeping you in this state, or that vibration is keeping you in a state. And then we have path to the inner peace begins with 4 words, not my effing problem. It's not. And so this is another indicator here that you might be taking on some energies that really don't have anything to do with what you're trying to do. But you're trying to help the world. You're trying to help these disharmonious and low vibrational energies around you who refuse to do the work to come up, to pull themselves up. And that's really the trick here. If they wanted to really help themselves, they would work with you. You'd be offering them things, and then they use it to pull themselves up. They're trying to pull you in the pit. It's not your problem. That's not what you're there for. You're there to set an example by your action. And then those people will decide if they want to pull themselves up. Okay? All right. Yeah, we have embraced your tiny inner Buddha. And these cards have backsides too. Awaken to the tiny, beautiful things at every effing turn. So you're being encouraged, just like I said, lighten up. Take a moment to look up at the sky. Take a moment just to take a moment. Work with your crystals. Look at that. If you're a person that enjoys working with crystals and doing energy work, Reiki, whatever, work with some of that energy. Not just being focused on this and this drama these people are bringing. This is the energy that drama is taking you into. It's taking you into a 9 of Swords. It's not your problem, though. In a lot of cases, for a lot of collective members, They're just giving their energy to a black hole. The problem's never getting fixed. And these people will just keep pulling on your energy and leaving you depleted. Meanwhile, they move on to the next supply when you have nothing else to give. I'm talking narc energy here, guys. Some of you have narcs around you, narcissists, or people who deal with narcissistic tendencies. Take a 5-minute mental vacation, right? Let the crazy ass go. This is a way you can take a mental vacation. Let it go. If it's not involved with the work that you're doing or something that has to do with one of your goals, like your job or whatever it is you're doing, stop holding on to those energies. That's going to help you, once again, with getting out of this low vibrational sadness, this depressive energy that's popping up in this reading. It's not even your natural standing point of where you would be at, collectives. Whomever resonates with this energy today, you're a high vibrational person. These energies, these beings around you are dragging you straight into the pit. Let that go. Take 5 minutes off and on throughout the day when you feel like tired, or maybe just make it a practice to take 5 minutes out each day and just kind of pay attention to your breath, or do a quick meditation, or go stand outside with your shoes off, go ground out. Wow. So that's some of the advice you're getting from the Inner Peace deck. So let's talk about that. Okay? Because what's nice is there's like 2 sides to these cards. So there's the observation and then what you can do about it. I'm trying to see where I can put this so that way you guys can see these cards here. I don't have my usual setup. There we go. We'll just put those there for now. Good. So let's go on ahead, since we have some energy there, let's go on ahead and pull you. I need this deck. Let's put this here because I actually need this deck. Let's slide this over here. There we go. Oops. Let's try this. It's a little bit challenging, but we can always come up with some sort of situation here to make this work. Huh. Okay, let's try this. There we go. See, we can always come up with a solution. That's another thing. Some of you have been feeling like you can't find a solution, and so there's been some energies coming in of like people just wanting to give up when things get challenging, and actually having to work through a problem to find a solution is actually how you're going to grow your gifts and your skill sets. So that's another energy that's coming through. Be calm, take a breath, work through the challenge as best as you can, okay? To find a reasonable solution. That's how you gain patience, how you grow your skill sets. Problem solving, solution finding. These are powerful skill sets that collective members are going to need, okay? Especially for the energies we're in this timeline. But it's going to lead to some exponential growth. I mean, I'm talking 10 of Cups upright, 10 of Pentacles. A lot of you are going to be leaders and leading others, assisting others, so you definitely need to learn how to have patience with yourself and with others and how to problem solve. So let's go on ahead and grab some energy here from the Namaste deck. Spirit, let's just give them one practice that they can engage in. Okay, one practice. There we go. Thank you so much, Spirit. Wow. Guys, this energy is so telling. Listen, look what came up. Let it out. We're talking about breath work. We're talking about releasing. That's what I just got done talking about. Having moments to like take a mental vacation, let it go, let it out. So Spirit is just confirming that energy. This one says, breathe in everything good and breathe out everything negative. something unnecessary. Wow. I cannot make it up. That just popped up in the Inner Effing Peace deck. You guys need to release things that don't have anything to do with you. Not truly. Don't make it your problem. You're making this worse by doing that. It says negative thoughts, emotions, memories, whatever is weighing you down, let it out through your breath. This is going to be huge for you guys. So it says to do this for 8 minutes. Breathing in general, calms the body down and relaxes the mind. Intentionally letting go of negativity with every breath out will allow you to feel lighter and even more powerful. Wow, guys. 8 minutes a day. So 5 minutes or 8 minutes, whatever works for you, okay? You might be seeing the number 58 or 85 or some culmination of 8s and 5s. That might be a number popping up for you. But definitely take a moment. That's the real message here I'm seeing for you guys that are dealing with this energy right now. You need to be having regular moments of release. That's going to help you. Some of you are dealing with headaches, body aches and pains and things, or you're more susceptible to getting like sick right now. This stressful energy state that you're in is not helping that. That's what I'm really picking up, because I literally felt physical pains earlier when I was doing the pull for this reading. That was wild. It was kind of like in my chest area. So somebody's dealing with that, and I'm so sorry. Definitely sending you love and light, but you need to be doing regular mental breaks. So 5 minutes, 8 minutes a day, take a moment to do some breath work, okay? Inhaling peace, exhaling, releasing whatever's troubling you. Inhaling peace, and then exhaling whatever's troubling you. 5 to 8 minutes, okay? Every day to help with whatever this energy is. And then you also need to release things that are low vibrational, toxic, and dysfunctional that are around you. You know what those things are. I don't even need to say it. You know what those things are. Let the message serve as confirmation for you today. I will release things that are not of my highest good today. Use that mantra. I will release things that are not of my highest good today. Okay? We need to turn this energy around from this to this. But it's coming. You have it coming. You just need to make some adjustments here, okay? So guys, that is the message for today. So much love and light to you. For any of you who are, struggling, dealing with some challenges, dealing with some anxiety, some depression, maybe some, somatic or some body symptoms, please know that there's a lot here that you can do to help yourself, okay? And that's the good news. But there's some choices you need to make. And it doesn't always mean having a big blow-up fight with somebody and having this whole dramatic scene. No, it doesn't have to be that at all. It could just be you making some shifts and changes and putting some boundaries in place so that these energies aren't able to affect you in the way that they are. Look at this. This is not good. And if somebody loves and cares about you and they see you like this because of the things they do, and it doesn't move them at all to make any changes, you really need to evaluate what kind of relationship that is. Okay? So be mindful of yourself. Have love and compassion for yourself, not just for others. We know collective is empathic, but we also have to have empathy for ourselves too, guys. So that's today's energy. Love you guys so much. Big shout out and thank you to all of my subscribers, old, new, visitors to the channel. Thank you so much for sharing, subscribing. We're helping to get the information out to more who need to hear it. And definitely encourage you to continue to like the videos if you're enjoying the information here. So once again, guys, my name is Ora-gen. I look forward to being back with you in the next reading. I hope you're having an amazing day when you found this reading. Excuse me. I hope you're having an amazing day when you found this reading. And if you aren't, I hope that your day gets a little bit better, a little bit brighter. Guys, focus on this work here, okay? Love you guys, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Love and light.